you very much. Principal Secretary is present. The Minister of Education, Dr. Perry Sam, and Dr. Beatrice Nyangara, Chairman of the Education Committee of the Senate, Honorable Nyutu, Chairperson, Kenya National Examination Council, Professor Julius Nyabundi, Chief Executive Officer, Teacher Service Commission, Dr. Nancy Macharia, Chief Executive Officer, Kenya National Examination Council, Dr. David Njangere, NEC Council members, senior officers from the Ministry of Education, represented here, representatives from the teachers' unions, KNUT, we have the chairman, thank you, Chairman Munue, Secretary General, Collins, thank you. The chair, KPSEA is also here, Charles Ochome, thank you, welcome. KPSEA Chairman, Johnson Nsioka, thank you, and the officers from the Ministry of Interior, Julius Mukwe, the Assistant Inspector General, Etienne Upet, my friend, Secretary General Kerry, welcome, and the members of the Fourth Estate, welcome. I am today standing before you to make perhaps my most significant address to the nation since His Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, appointed me Cabinet Secretary for Education nearly 2 months ago. Over these 2 months, I've taken time to personally consult widely over the status of our education sector, which is arguably one that attracts interest from every household. For in every home, there is a child. More importantly, my appointment immediately tribute the deep of the sector with the national examination season ranking and the need to clear the matter that was the grade 6 cohorts transition to junior secondary school under the competence-based curriculum. By good fortune, the head of state, in keeping with his promise as outlined in the education charter of Kenya Kwanza Manifesto, stepped in with a brilliant decision to appoint the Presidential Working Party on Education Reforms. By a dint of the team's preliminary report, the President has already directed that the junior secondary school be domiciled in the existing primary schools. What did this masterstroke decision of President mean? It means that parents will now not lose sleep over finding grade 7 places in secondary schools, which could have become their worst headache ever had the President not saved the situation. Secondary, domiciling the junior secondary within the primary school level means that the expected crisis of a double intake in our already congested high schools was averted. Lastly, it means that the newly constructed classes in secondary schools that were initially meant for the junior secondary school level are now available to ease our strained infrastructure in secondary schools. We therefore expect to have a relatively peaceful path to the achievement of the 100% transition policy of government during the Form 1 admission next year. Amid the smooth administration of the national examinations for 2022, I have, together with my top administration, subjected the sector into a quick baseline analysis with a view to finding an anchor upon which the new government can build in its interventions. Based on this analysis, we have realized that for us to raise the sector performance a notch higher, we must anchor our management on the following. 1. Robust stakeholder consultations. As a ministry and working with the key agencies, we will work together with all sector players while embracing regular consultations and public participation in line with our constitution. In this, we will take a cue from the example already set through the Presidential Working Party on education reforms, which has combed every part of our country to correct the views from all Kenyans.